I'm Erik Beulen, a professor at TS Business School at Tilburg University in the Netherlands. I'm the academic director for the Executive Master of Science, Information Management and Digital Transformations. I would like to share insights from my research and collaboration with the Chief Information community. The focus of my research is on high-performance digital transformations. I published, together with Emeritus Professor Peter Ribbers, in 2020 an edited book on how to manage digital outsourcing. This book explains the contribution of collaborating with partners in digital transformation success. I would like to make a strong statement first. Digital transformations are here to stay. Let us look what Gartner has to say on digital transformations. In their 2020 research, they present the following insights. First, 91% of the organizations are engaging in some form of digital initiative. Secondly, 40% out of the 100% of the organizations have reached scale for digital initiatives. And thirdly, there is still 9% of the organizations not engaging in any digital initiative. There's a lot of room for improvement here. Before we do a deep dive, let us define digital transformations first. I'm very comfortable with the 2019 definition of VAIL in the Journal of Strategic Information Management. Digital transformation is a process that aims to improve the entity by triggering significant changes to its properties through combinations of information, computing, communication, and connectivity technologies. That is, for me, the basis of digital transformations. In addition to my 2020 book, I've published 3 high-performance digital organizations reports explaining digital transformations. In this TS research track, I collaborate with the Chief Information community. We had over 250 C-level participants building up the global perspective. Of equal importance is TS collaboration with industry partners. Informatica, as the founding partner of this program, and in alphabetical order, Boston Consulting Group, ServiceNow, and Tata Consultancy Services. Our HPDO studies have also a longitudinal view. As TS, we're engaging with the CIO community and the industry partners since 2017. Let's just take a closer look at the 4 characteristics of high-performance organizations. First, client-centric. Always have the end customer in mind. Secondly, business involvement and partnering capabilities. Always have an engaged and collaborative approach. Thirdly, data-driven. Analyze your data for any decision and power your processes with data. And finally, trust and compliance oriented. Trust first and compliance by design. Let's just take a closer look at these 4 characteristics. Let's start with the first one, client-centric. In our studies, we have identified 3 stages in digital maturity: technology, service, and market-centric digital transformations, with an increasing business involvement. Service-centric digital transformations are the foundation for market-centric digital transformations. A good example of a service-centric digital transformation is PON, which offers mobility product services and global solutions. It's a 7.5 billion euro company employing 12,000 employees in 27 countries. In 2020, PON analyzed their dealer network in Germany, resulting in a decrease of the number of dealers and an increase of their revenue. A good example of a market-centric digital transformation is Randstad, one of the largest global leaders in HR service industry. Randstad invested in blockchain technology for for employee and candidate identity. We also need to be cognizant of the fact that the norm for high-performance digital organizations will continue to shift over time. Our data shows that 20% of the high-performance digital organizations in 2018 increased to over 70% in 2021. However, the bar is increasing and will continue to increase every year. Organizations need to catch up. Let's just look to the second characteristics. Business involvement and partnering capabilities. First of all, business data ownership is a prerequisite for high-performance digital organizations. Most organizations have put effort in this. However, we see there are still organizations where data ownership is at application owners or is at the chief data officer, which is not very beneficial to be outstanding in this characteristic. Another observation is that the monetization is still lagging behind. On a Likert scale of 7 scores, only 15% had a 4 or higher score. We need to do better. Let me share here also a quote of René Steenvoorde. He is the Chief Data Officer and board member of Randstad. We work very closely with our consultants, not only to ensure that their requirements are met, but also to co-create. Digital success and the acceptance of innovations of our consultants goes hand in hand. This is what business involvement means. The third characteristic is data-driven. Our research shows very clearly that data quality is still an issue. Fortunately, the data-driven decisions are on the rise. Last year, only 20% of the organizations make plus 50% data-driven decisions, where we expect this percentage to be increased to 63% of the organizations in 2025. Acknowledgement of senior management is essential. I would like to share a quote from our research here from Ton van Dijk, Chief Information Officer of PON. The senior leadership adoption is the tipping point. The fourth characteristic is trust and compliance oriented. This is the most problematic area for most organizations. Trust and compliance are underrated. In our research, only a handful of organizations address compliance and trust. Let me share a quote from our research from Hielke Spengers. The combination of proper data privacy regulations and an advanced manufacturing sector provides Europe and the Netherlands an excellent starting point to excel. Let us continue to look for opportunities in this area. Also good to share trust insights. As Nienke Martens explained, this is a continual review process. We are on top of this, as ethical norms are dynamic. Any organization needs to take this into account. How advanced is your organization? Is your organization already a high-performance digital organization? I'm looking forward to engage with you. Share your question or dilemma, and I will set up a 30-minute virtual meeting of the minds. Let me know if you would like to receive the TIAS HPDO reports. You can contact me on e.beulen@tias.edu or simply connect via LinkedIn. Thank you.